Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Grandpa.
I'm Megan.
I'm Tracy.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. Ooh, it's frosty out this morning. Hey everyone, it's so nice to have you back. This morning we've got something really neat going on. Now the exciting job that we're gonna be working on this morning is filling up a tractor trailer with straw. And that's anywhere between 750 to 800 bales that you can fit into a trailer. So yeah, that's gonna be a big job this morning. My mom was going somewhere to pick something up and she just gave us a call and told us that the tractor trailer is now down there. So we're gonna get heading down there as well. Now the tractor trailer is here. We're gonna try and back it up so that it'll be a lot easier to load the straw in. We're gonna take our elevator and put the loader in up inside the hole so that we don't have to throw as many bales. So we're hoping we can just load everything right into the truck. So now we've got our loader end up in there and we're gonna have him back the truck right up. That can sit right in there. We're trying to minimize dust because when you're working on that trailer, it can get dusty. I'm up inside, it's very dark in here. Now I didn't get a chance to film everything that was going on. I don't know if it was just so cold that it killed my battery life, but my camera wouldn't turn on. We got that entire tractor trailer loaded with almost 800 bales of straw. So that is moved out of here and on its way. If we can get a big chunk of straw like that moved out every year around this time, that's really good for us. Not only did we do that, we also put a couple bales here on the truck to bring back for the farm market. You couldn't really see much up in that barn. It was pretty dark. I still wanted to record a little bit, but we got our straw loaded up. Since we got an early start working out in the barn, we didn't get a chance to eat breakfast, so now we're eating some breakfast. While I'm making my breakfast, Grammy is working on something zucchini. Zucchini bread? Zucchini bread. Grammy's working on zucchini bread. Dad is eating his breakfast, and Aunt Rhonda is working on pecan tassies. We are now moving into one of the most stressful times of the year for us. It is cookie season. You can see back here, the girls are working on cookies. There is a lot of orders. So Megan and Tracy are back here getting orders ready for the weekend. There's just so much going on. Not only do we have a lot going on here, Dad has a meeting that he needs to go to this morning. I believe it's like 2 hours away. So Dad's not going to be with us a lot today. He's going to be at his meeting. He's got stuff he's taking care of. So us boys back here will be taking care of things on the farm. We got done with breakfast and then we moved down around back because it is now feeding time. Before Dad left for his meeting, he got the calves taken care of. So we're going to start working on the bigger cows. Nope, I got it.
Sir, I come to help.
Too late, Daniel.
But sir!
These cows have really been putting a hurting on the silage that we opened up. That bag that we have, they've just been eating through it like crazy. And at this time of the year, that silage is a lot cheaper to supplement for their diet rather than hay. So that's why we really like to use the silage, especially at this point in the year. It saves us a lot of money. But if we didn't have that silage, we'd have to feed them more hay and more grain, and that would up our feed costs a lot, ultimately making us raise our beef prices, which would affect our customers. So we're allowed to keep it a little bit lower because of the way we feed. Now moving these chickens out here has helped out a lot. It's made feeding a lot easier. They did slow down a tiny bit in egg production, but that's just normal from moving them. It adds a lot of stress to them, but now they're starting to calm down. What's nice is a day like today where it's really cold, you can take your hand and put it under the chickens. Ooh, and then it warms your hands right up.
Probably these gloves pulls a bunch of straw.
Yeah. That's what I just... And that should just about do it for the animals. The chickens are now fed, the eggs are collected, their water is fine, and now all the animals are done. We've been dealing with above normal temperatures here for the past week and a half, and it's really made things sloppy. But now we're very fortunate. At night, it's getting down into the low 20s and even into the teens, which really firms up this ground that we're walking on. And that makes it a lot easier on the equipment because you're driving on top of it, and it makes it a lot easier on us so we're not going through the mud. They just grow so fast. It's like the other day we got them in. Looking good, ladies, looking good. Positive reinforcement. It helps with egg production. I don't know if it really does, but I'm gonna keep telling myself that. So while I was down around back, we just had a tractor trailer show up with some equipment for the greenhouses. For example, what we are getting, right here we have a whole pallet of green hanging baskets. Over $15,000 worth of stuff came for the greenhouse today. Type of stuff we have in here, we have like trays, we have pots, hangers, basically things that we need for the greenhouse, and it's not even all here yet. Altogether, we got 7 very tall stacked pallets full of stuff. And not only do we have that going on, the parking lot's full of customers, so we have to be very careful when we're moving all this stuff around. What's in this one? More boxes. And then I think this one is containers or trays. Yeah, this feels like flood trays that we use for the geraniums. A lot of stuff for flowers showed up. And you may be thinking to yourself, well, you guys just got done with bean harvest, corn harvest, you're finishing up with cookies. Do we really have to move on to greenhouse stuff? And yeah, it's getting about that time. That's why it was so important for us to get all the greenhouse stuff prepped back when we got it cleaned out. So now we can just move everything in and get ready for spring. Right now I'm in the farm market. I'm working with my Aunt Becky. Well, I'm kind of working with Aunt Becky. I am filling up horseradish out here, and she is watching the store. We just had a huge rush of customers. So it's gonna be a busy day, and it's gonna be an even busier week because a lot of people are gonna be here picking up pies, cakes. And if anyone's curious, I haven't cried yet, but I've been getting close. Stuff is really strong. My eyes are starting to hurt, everyone.
I bet.
I don't know what else to tell you. But the eyes, starting to bother. I just got all of the white horseradish put into containers. There's quite a bit here. But again, this is the time of the year where you want horseradish. The farm market's full of people. There's my grandparents. That's my pappy and my Grammy on my mom's side. But I got finished just in time because it is lunch. We are having halushki and meatball hoagies. Looks good to me. Come here. Oh, get excited. Get excited.
I'm getting excited, yeah.
Are we excited? Are we excited? Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. You want to say hi to Grandpa?
I'm pretty.
There's a
Hello. Now we're all gonna get together and we're gonna eat our lunch, right? Right? Yeah, let's go. Now that we are done with lunch, I have got the gloves back on because we are doing red horseradish. I've already got started. We got our half pound and our full pound containers here. So we're also gonna finish out the bucket of red, just like the white. I am labeling the last of the horseradish. We have the 1 pound containers and the half pound containers. We sell a pound container for $6 and a half pound for $3.50. So that's what we sell our horseradish for. Knock the lids off here. I'm going back downstairs. These were the buckets that the horseradish was in, but I'm gonna clean them out. Something we've learned is you can never have enough buckets on the farm. So what we're gonna do is clean these up, put them somewhere safe, and we can use them for next year. It still bothers your eyes even when it's empty. Now this afternoon, while I've been working on horseradish and helping up in the farm market, Daniel and Matthew have been working on something completely different. All of the things that arrived on that truck this morning needed to be accounted for, so Matthew and Daniel were going through all of the inventory. So what they did was they went through each individual box to make sure that we had everything we needed. And that is quite a process. You've got to go through the paperwork, you've got to find each component, make sure you have everything that's listed. Because we have 5 days to be like, hey, something wasn't there. And then we can get it taken care of. It's kind of an arduous task to go box by box and make sure you have everything, but it's better to find out now rather than when we need the item. So if we need it now, we can make sure we can still get it. Now I wonder if there's any work getting done back here.
Oh no, not today.
Not today. I just made my way down around back because we're gonna be feeding animals for the night. It's one of those times in the year where we have to be around the farm market at all times because there is a chance the girls might need our help. And so as not to put stress on them, we do work right around this area. And so if they ever do need us, we're just a phone call away, or they can even yell out the window. What are you doing?
Moving these calves.
Well, I come down here, you're just unscrewing things, you're breaking things. This calf's trying to escape. Now the 3 pens that we just opened up, those calves are no longer gonna be on milk. It makes it a lot easier to feed the calves when we can just put them all together and we're not bucket feeding them anymore. Come on. Good, good. I just added some hay into these calf feeders over here. They have plenty of grain, they've got water, and now these guys have a lot more room because they're all together. I just like to mention every once in a while, the reason why we do keep them by themselves when they're younger is because 1, we can make sure that they get enough food and water, and we can make sure that they're eating enough, and 2, when calves are together and they're really young, they will suck on each other, and that could cause them to get sick, or they could get other calves sick. So that's why we always leave them by themselves when they're really small. But as you can see, when they start to get larger, we put them all together and everything's okay.
If you notice, we feed them outside their pen. We're training them to reach out to eat feed because their feeders outside are all on the outside of the fences.
This is like terrible. This is becoming like an everyday thing with you. No, oh, if they get in the corner. Come on guys, no. Okay, good. Good. Now that's a fence again. You gotta go around, go this way, go that way, there you go. It's like every day with you, these chickens are getting out. I know. Our birds are all taken care of in here and our calves are taken care of. Now we're gonna move out to the other cows and feed them.
That's our new mama there, number 50, Daphne.
We got Aisha and Daphne. Aisha is the one who had the calf. Her calf's name is Jacob, and Daphne is pregnant now. One of the local farmers came just the other day and bred her, so that's really exciting. In 9 months, we're gonna have a new calf here. Back up, I'm coming in. They look a lot bigger when you're standing in there with them. They don't look like little babies anymore. All right, calm down before you hurt yourselves. I'm turning the light off, okay? I can get my gloves on. How many orders did you have altogether? How many dozen have you done so far?
So far, it's 88 plus 88.
166 dozen? Holy moly.
Just this week.
Just this week.
And I still have more to do tonight.
Oh my word. That's why I'm here to help, Megan.
Yep.
This is what I mean by when you all come together to do one job. Everybody on the farm has made cookies this past week. It doesn't matter if you're a veggie boy or a veggie girl. You made cookies this week. We just got everything put away and into the cooler, all ready for tomorrow. We're all done and ready to go up to the house, but for like the past 10 minutes, we've been telling stories about the power going out.
I have the power.
Oh, look at that sunset. Why don't you look at that sunset, Matt? That'll make you happy. What are we having for dinner tonight? Ooh, it looks like leftovers for dinner. I'm excited. We're having open-faced turkey sandwiches with gravy. We're having open-faced chicken sandwiches with gravy. We got some stuffing over there. We've got some baked cauliflower and broccoli. We got Italian beans, some applesauce. Ooh, it looks good. Callie literally just woke up from a nap and she is not happy. But this is where we're gonna end the video, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching and we hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.